What's going on, everybody? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kieran Hunter, and I'm here to do a reading for you guys, for you people, for all you thespians out there. So, anyway, guys, I'm in an Airbnb, so I apologize if there's a little bit of noise. It's not my Airbnb. I mean, it is. I don't own it though, and it's above a pub, okay, or a bar. I don't know. I haven't been down there, but it's kind of loud. So please excuse that. I assume right now below me there's somebody breaking up with their boyfriend or their girlfriend, another person sitting alone, wondering if they should become an author, and then of course inevitably giving up on that crazy fantasy and going home and crying, and maybe a couple other people who are getting slightly too drunk, slightly too early. But I hope that their noise and their sadness doesn't raise up here and lower our vibration going on up here in this wonderful Airbnb with the shag couch thing. I don't know what it is. I haven't sat on it yet. I presume that it's comfortable. We're not going to find out. We've got the couch, we got the round table, which I don't know why, and we've got dead body in the corner. So we have all the makings of an Airbnb. So really we're flying high. Okay, guys, so what I'm going to be doing today, get right into it, is I'm going to be doing a tarot reading again, but this is going to be for all signs reading. And what I'm going to do actually this time is going to try something new. I created this tarot spread. It's called the Celtic Tree Tarot, and it is it's a tarot. It's a tarot spread, which I already mentioned. No, it's got like 11 things. It's got like I mean, you'll see when I go through, but it's a unique, very detailed way of looking into a situation. And I've only ever used it for private readings or personal sort of questions, and I hope that that it will apply in a general sense. Okay, we'll see. I haven't memorized all of the little things yet. That's why it's here on me. But I'm going to try something new rather than just do my standard kind of 5-5-5. Okay, we're going to take a look, and we're going to go into this way. Okay, so it's only going to be 11 cards. Maybe that will be a shorter reading. Maybe it won't be. But it'll, I think, help in a more detailed way. So this is going to be just an all signs reading for the month of August. This is the question that I'm going to ask is, what is going to happen in your life? You watching this, the person, the querent, what is going to happen in your life? So whether you're a twin flame, a soulmate, a man, a woman, younger, older, a dinosaur, old person, alien, starseed, it doesn't matter. This is what's going on in your life. All signs, doesn't matter if you're a Virgo or an Aries or even, God forbid, a Capricorn. Oh my God. It doesn't matter about any of that stuff. Okay, this should apply. And I wanted to mention before I go any farther that I wanted to offer a one free reading. I mean, it's one now. I could change my mind. I don't know. But I'm going to offer a free reading to anybody that just wants one. Please comment. I'm only going to pick one person probably. I might not. Again, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm basically a cat. Okay, things just. I'm living in the moment, guys. And so this is just a way of giving back. I used to do this more. It's been a while. I feel kind of selfish that it's been so long. But you guys deserve free readings, as often as you can. So I'm offering one free reading. So I hope that that if you want one, please comment below. I'll get back to you within a day or so. It's pretty fair. I just picked them at random, so don't worry about any of that stuff. But for now, why don't we get started? And as always, any other of my information, channel stuff, art, music, pricing, and tarot readings, it's all in my description box, as it is usually. Okay, I think it always is, but I'm not totally sure. What the hell do I know? Okay, guys, so let's start by just doing a little, I guess you would call it a prayer, huh? So, dear spirit guides, guardian angels, any ancestors that want to come in, beings of love and light, please connect me to the energy of the collective that I'm reading for. And we are going to do the Celtic Tree Tarot spread, so please surround this reading with love and light and knowledge and wisdom of the highest plane and order, so that we can ask the question, what is going on? What is going to happen to this collective August 2020? Okay, and we start currently in the first position, right dead center in the middle with your energy. Okay, so you might not be able to see the cards. I'll try to flip them, but I might have to at some point flip it so you get all of it, so you don't see my me flipping the cards. But anyway, so we're gonna start with your energy. So what is the energy of the current collective? What is the energy of the person in question? Okay, so we'll see if this applies in a general way. I have no idea if this is going to be successful or not, but we'll see. Okay, so the first card that came out is the Queen of Wands. Okay, so we're only getting one card. It's just a one-card deal. So hopefully this generally applies. But the Queen of Wands talks about being in your creative inspiration, being in your creative energy. So already the people that I'm reading for, in August, you are in your, you're in your pursuit. Okay. Now it doesn't have to be creative in the sense of, you're sitting, you're making your music, you're doing your writing, you're drawing. It's not necessarily about creating things, especially not creating things that are more typically what you would call creative. It's about being filled with a passion of some desire, meaning that many of you are feeling ambitious, or you're feeling the call to something at this time. You're feeling like, maybe there's an opportunity you want to grab. Maybe you're hoping for an opportunity. Maybe you're feeling a little bit more energetic. Maybe you're connected a little bit more to your divine feminine energy within you than your divine masculine. But it's this sense of purpose that's going on beneath the surface of your life. Okay, so you may be feeling that. I kind of feel that a lot. Especially staying in an Airbnb, which is not necessarily stable, and kind of just winging it around the city at this point. That kind of puts me in an energy of like a go-getter, doing my thing. Like it really opens you up to like experiences. Okay, and that's kind of what the Queen of Wands is about. This kind of very strong feminine energy, but it's very creative. It's very passionate. It's very natural. Going into nature, things like that. That kind of feeling that you get when you see a beautiful view. A lot of you might have that feeling underneath the surface. Doesn't mean you're accessed to it at all times, right? There's things that come up. Ego gets in the way. Sometimes you have a burrito and that really fucks up the whole thing. But this is a positive energy nonetheless. Okay. So now we're gonna get the energy of let's say that we're gonna talk about. So usually in this position it would be the energy of the other person, but what I'm going to get here, because this isn't a twin flame reading per se, is we're going to get an energy reading for sort of for the shadow self. Okay, so what energy is really in the way of what's going on here? So what energy is the shadow self in at this time for these people in the month of August? What is the shadow self's energy? What is the energy that needs to be changed? Let's see. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reversed. I'm keeping it reversed because we're talking about shadow self energy. So the Queen of Pentacles reversed is, this could be, of course, financial instability. This could be a lack of safety, of security, of feeling like you have enough resources. Okay. It applies to my life, okay? Might apply to yours. This is kind of just about feeling maybe a little bit ungrounded. So your shadow self at this time coming up to sort of get in the way to counteract this other Queen of Wands, right? So you have this diametrically opposing energy. So it's kind of funny. Your feminine energy, which is going for you positively, is also the same energy that is going against you. So it's not like masculine and feminine energy. Like polar within you, like being like one's like shadow and the other is going really well for you. You have both the feminine energy. So in the height of the feminine energy, when it's empowered and it's balanced out, you get what I was talking about with the Queen of Wands. And when it's out of balance, you kind of get this Queen of Pentacles reversed. You kind of get this feeling of not being safe, not having enough, kind of feeling lazy, things like that. So there is this kind of there is this shadow energy going on here as well within the collective that applies in a very real sense about maybe not feeling grounded or safe. So just take that into consideration. Try some grounding exercises, and you can do physical exercises, of course. Also, you could just go for walks. You could do things that bring you back into the present moment, into your body, into your earth. Things like massage, going for grounded walks, being out in nature, physical activity, eating healthier foods, vegetables, potatoes, things like that that really ground you, and doing things that make you feel safe, even if it is just cuddling up and watching a favorite movie or practicing safe sex, right? And by safe, I obviously mean wet. Okay, so let's move on to 3, and this is your hopes for the month. This is the hopes for the month of August for The collective, what are the hopes that are going on for the collective at this time? The hopes that these people have for their month of August 2020. Okay, well, that's too many cards. Let's see here. Okay, sorry. Too many cards came flipping. I'm going to take the one that I saw first, which was technically all of them, but the one that I saw first was the Page of Wands. Okay, and the Page of Wands is a card about good news, communication. It is essentially some call to action, something happening. So for many of you, you are probably waiting on some good news. It could be in a matter of love. It could be in a matter of career, money. It could be just, maybe you're waiting for something in the mail. Maybe you ordered some butter and you're waiting for it to come. I don't know what the hell is going on in your life, but the idea is that you guys are in need of good news, in need of something to kind of remove the shadow self, to make it seem like everything's going to be okay. So many of you people out there right now are actually wanting some good news and wanting some clarity, some communication of some kind to really come in here and lighten the load and lighten your life up, okay? To have that kind of, that sun energy coming out, okay? So let's move into the fourth position. For the fourth cards, we move down here to the sort of roots of the tree, okay? I call it the Celtic tree, by the way, in case you haven't guessed, because it actually ends up looking like a tree at the end. But we might not get the full view here on YouTube. But trust me, it's a tree. All right, guys. So this is issues and concerns. So this is what you guys are worried about this month of August. So what is the collective worried about this month of August 2020? What are they worried about, Spirit? What are they worried about? Page of Pentacles. What you're worried about is, of course, the opposite of that good news. You're worried you're not going to get enough. You're not going to feel stable. Again, the reverse Queen of Pentacles was there for your energy. So you guys are like, shit, am I gonna get an offer? Am I gonna feel stable? Am I gonna have what I need to survive? Am I basic safety? Am I gonna, am I gonna keep feeling ungrounded? When is it gonna be my time, right? So there's some issues and concerns around money, around safety, around security. Okay, now if it applies to relationships, great. It's talking about emotional security. If it applies to situations like mine, where I'm kind of bouncing around a little bit as I try to figure things out, then that makes sense. And of course, and it could be even more, just maybe you want to get out of where you're going. But whatever the situation is, whether or not you're trying to leave somewhere, wondering if you'll get a new place, or you're in a precarious situation like me, or you're wondering about love or career and just kind of like, am I ever going to find that job? Whatever the next thing is that you're worried about, this Page of Pentacles is really speaking to you, okay? So we're going to go into the 5 here. This is the root of the problem. So this is the root of your, of any problems and issues and concerns you're experiencing at this time, and directly related to the Page of Pentacles. So what is the root of the problem for this collective, all signs here of the month of August? So what is the root of the problem that they are experiencing? Get these cards to flip, man. Sometimes like 15 cards be flipping. All right, so the root of the problem is the 5 of Wands. This is conflict, competition, arguments, debates. This is like arguments and stuff like that. So the root of the problem is quite simply frustration and anger, to put it very, very simply, okay? The 5 of Wands, definitely there could be competition in your life. Maybe you feel like you don't, it's a self-worth thing. Because when there's competition, when there's fighting, when you have to battle, your way through shit, it kind of makes you, kind of wears you down. Makes you feel like, why me? It makes you kind of questions your own self-worth, especially if there's competition. Like, do I have to fight for myself here? Like, how valuable am I? You know what I mean? So you have these kind of issues that come up at the surface right now, and that is coming up. But we also just have this general sense of kind of just like, you guys are anger, frustration. You're frustrated at having to wait so long, and having to compete, and having to do all these things. Okay, so there is an element of competition. All right. So now we have the 6, which is going to be current trajectory. So this is the current trajectory of your, your life at this moment here. This is where I start veering off slightly. So you might not see my cards, but hopefully you guys trust me enough to not cheat and only give you bullshit cards. Alright, so let's get the current trajectory. Okay, the current trajectory we have here is the Fool card. So you guys heading on some type of journey. There's a new beginning happening in your life. There's a fresh energy. This is the start of the tarot deck. And so this is telling me very, very simply, won't have to spend too much time on this, but there's a fresh energy in your life, and the current trajectory is this new beginning. So this is adventure coming up for many of you. If you resonate with this reading thus far, there is an adventurous call to adventure, okay? Something coming up here that is allowing you to experience a new journey in your life, okay? Now maybe it's not a physical travel, maybe it's travel within the city, maybe it's travel within your life spiritually, or maybe you are starting this whole new venture and you get called off to a distant country for a great job. I don't know, right? But whatever it may be, there is a very, very fresh energy coming in for lots of you, okay? So that is very good. The current trajectory with the Fool is basically like you guys are set for everything, okay? You're at the start of the world. You can go anywhere. That's a very good energy to be in with the current trajectory. It means you're ready, okay? It means you're ready to experience life. All right, we're going to go over to 7 on the other side. 7 is going to be the current obstacles in the way, things that you guys are going to have to watch out for. So what are the obstacles for this collective? Obstacles, we have the Queen of Swords. So this is going to be, because the Queen of Swords is very demanding, cutthroat, kind of bitchy sometimes, but she makes very rational decisions. She's very confident, okay? So this comes up twofold. First, obstacles, confidence. There might be some lack of confidence going forward. That's going to be a huge obstacle. Essentially, confidence is, it's all about confidence. You can fake it till you make it. I've had people tell me that before. It's not very good advice, but I have had people tell me it nonetheless. But Queen of Swords is this confident kind of female figure, okay? So it's talking about confidence. There may be an obstacle around confidence that many of you need to get over. This month is going to send you some things your way to sort of just help you get out of that, okay? So don't see them as defeats or anything that's going to block you totally, okay? Because an obstacle does block, but remember, obstacles are literally just meant to be overcome. I mean, there's literally a race called like an obstacle race where you literally just have to jump over shit, right? Or what are those things called? It's like what is it? Shit. My goodness, you jump over the things. There's like they're running and they literally have to jump over those like half square things, those poles. I don't know why I'm forgetting the word. Or the actual name of the race. I don't think it's called an obstacle race. But anyway, you get the point. You can jump over them, okay? So they're not there to really slow you down. They're just there to test you and make you stronger, okay? Other than that, what else is coming in the way there is, because the Queen of Swords can be kind of bitchy, cutthroat, just watch out how you speak to people, okay? That might come to bite you in the ass a little bit. So choose your words carefully, guys. That's also coming in. We're going to go up to 8 a little bit. This is what's going for you. This is what energy is really keeping you going, all right? So what is going right? What energy is keeping this collective going forward? Okay, we have the Justice card. Perfect, guys. This is talking about karmic balance. This is talking about something that's owed to you. All right, so the universe is on your side. Now, what karma really means is because there's lots of weird misinterpretations of karma. Karma isn't something that comes back to you because you're a great person or because you're a bad person. It's essentially something it's like debt, you know. It comes back to you. That's owed to you, whether it's good or bad. It's owed to you either from this lifetime or a past lifetime. But we have Justice card, so because it's in a positive way, what's going for you, we have positive karma coming towards you. So this is good things happening to you based upon some kind of balancing of the debts, right? So maybe all you've ever experienced for the past 6 months is hardship, pain, sadness, okay? It's been like a very maybe trying experience for you, but then this Justice card comes in here to balance the scale, saying, well, okay, you went through that. What's owed to you now is this shift in the cycle, and here's some stuff that will shift it back to balance, okay? And so we have this healthy, positive energy coming in here, which is really good, okay? So we have some positive karma, some balance, some justice coming your way, whether or not it's situations that once hurt you, people coming back to apologize, people who you haven't heard from coming back to take your side, getting the job, getting the money, you lost something, you gained something else. This is great news for you guys, so don't let that scare you too much, okay? Justice is very good in this situation. And now we have 9, which is what you need to let go of. Okay, I'm going to put it over here on this side. So what is it that the collective needs to let go of in order for a successful resolution? The Devil card comes out. That would be funny. so what we have here is the Knight of Cups, and we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. And again, sorry you can't see me shuffle. It's just I want you guys to get the full view. The Knight of Cups in reverse. So this is somebody kind of out of balance with themselves, emotionally speaking. So what you need to let go of is, because the Knight of Cups already has this element or this cautionary tale of maybe this person might not be the one to really commit all the way. If it's out of balance, or if it's reversed and out of balance, what it's saying here is that you need to have discipline and commitment to your goals, okay? So what you need to let go of is this fear of commitment. You need to commit to the things that you want, okay? Whatever they may be, and let go of the things that don't feel like they're right for you, right? The things that don't bring you emotional security and happiness aren't going to help with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. It's not going to do that. You need to bring in situations that make you feel stable and safe. And the Knight of Cups reversed directly relates to this Queen of Pentacles reversed. If you're not getting something from a relationship, or you're not giving to a relationship, that the Knight of Cups is, you got to let go of that stuff. You need to make sure that your emotions are going towards the right place here, okay? And you can't be out of touch with yourself. You really have to get into this to get into the side of you that allows you to kind of to feel your emotions properly, right? So not allowing yourself to really escape into anything, right? Just kind of allowing yourself to really feel the emotions and commit where you need to commit to, okay? So let's move on to 10. 10 is going to be what advice Spirit has for you during this time. So what advice do Spirit have for the collective at this time? Okay, so we have two cards that came out. Again, I'm just to show you, these are the two cards that came out, the Judgment and the Nine of Pentacles. I'm reading the first one that came out, which was the Judgment card. So the Judgment card here is saying, as advice, this is saying that you're very much at the end of a cycle of your life, okay? The last card after this is just the World, right? So as advice, this is saying like, this is letting go of the past, really. It's just kind of like the past is over. The future is ahead. The future is tomorrow. The past is yesterday. Like, there's nothing you need to worry about, right? Everything it's taken care of. Everything outside of you is taken care of. Like, it might not seem like that on the surface, right? Here I am doing a tarot reading on a fucking circle table. A circle table. Do you know how obtrusive or intrusive, I don't know what the word I'm using there, but do you know how, insert word, a fucking circle table is? It's all of the word that I don't know what to use right now, okay? It's intrusive and obtrusive. I think it's obtrusive. And it's so obtrusive that it's making me debate a word that I probably would already know if I was using a square table, okay? But I'm using a circle table, guys. Everything's going to be taken care of. Not to worry. The past is in the past. The future is tomorrow. Let go. Relax. Let everything fall away. Let it all fall away. It's okay. Go for a walk. Enjoy the weather. Try to enjoy your life. Take a break. Watch a movie. Stop feeling guilty. Let it all go. Things are going to work out just fine. It's all being taken care of. You're at the very, very end. The World card is coming to you. Okay? And now finally we go over to this side and we get an outcome. Okay? So what is the outcome you have for this collective for the month of August 2020? What is an outcome? Cards fell to the ground. I'm not picking these things up. Okay, and then the card, I'll pick this one up. This one fell. The outcome is the Strength card, okay? So this is empowerment. We have power coming to you. So by the end of the month, you are feeling confident, you are feeling strong, you are feeling secure, and you are feeling in charge of yourself once more, okay? This is the full empowerment coming towards you, okay? And we have the 8th card, of the 8th month, which I think is a really nice synchronicity, okay? And this is Leo season right now, so if you're a Leo and you're watching this, then congratulations on being a Leo as you're watching this video, okay? Because this is a very nice sign for you, all right? Again, power coming to you guys. You guys are gaining all of your confidence and your mastery over yourself back. You're mastering yourself. You're gaining power. You're feeling clear and feeling strong. So there's nothing more to worry about, okay? I hope that reading was pleasant, made sense. Please let me know if it didn't, then I'll never do it again for you guys. But if it was helpful, let me know. And again, if you want a free reading, please comment. If you want to buy a reading, you can also buy one too. But no, seriously, if you want a free reading, please do comment. I'd be happy to give it, probably around 15 minutes. I think that's all I have to say. I don't have any other updates. I hope the noise wasn't too loud. If it was, I promise to spank myself in the shower today as punishment, but I can't promise you that I won't enjoy it. Alright guys, I hope that you have a good rest of your Thursday. Please enjoy the weekend, and I'll talk to you guys soon, okay? Unless I get hit by a bus, in which case, sorry.